rock it low, get aboard. I am Crip, so subscribe to his YouTube. You might see some shit you never seen up on the news. I'm talking worldwide shit happens on the map. You know we representing Sacramento, so we spitting facts. Hit subscribe, hit the link to his YouTube. You might find out what the whole world's hiding from us fools. I'm talking about them pale face niggas on the game. They never want to see us blow up and really hit the fame.
What's going on, y'all? Man, so I seen that Sharp video. I seen before Wack came on, and I seen when Wack came on, right? So when Sharp was talking with them Clubhouse people, right? I'm with Sharp on that one, right? It seemed like, is you getting paid for what you doing, right? It seemed like they out here doing unpaid internships, hoping to see if Wack and invest in them, or hopefully something will try to come about it. Is, man, we on the internet, man. Ain't nobody got time to be doing things on the internet for free when you can do certain things and go get your own bag just like that without having to do too much. And you spend your time, hours and hours, arguing, talking, running your mouth to hope for better things. See, Wack could have do that. Wack could invest in your. I seen one dude talking about his company. Wack could have invested in your company without hopping on Clubhouse, man. So, yeah, if you're not getting paid, and I don't even know how you would get paid on there. So if you're not getting paid on Clubhouse, you're wasting your time. You see, they talk about Sharp being an employee, and I gave him flack for that too, right? How you come from the ism and then going to work for somebody else? How you come from from pimping to getting pimped? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would rather be an employee getting paid on the internet than doing an unpaid internship on the internet. That's facts, right? So regardless, Sharp had the upper hand on that conversation anyway, right? And when he asked him to explain what was going on, as far as, how y'all getting paid, what y'all get from this, they couldn't explain because they didn't really get nothing but other than running them out and maybe some subs going up. And then I'm gonna tell you what though, with Sharp though, right? Before I even get to the Wack situation, well, Sharp, you're supposed to be some ism. So you're supposed to be avoiding not only suckers, but sucker individuals. And I would think that somebody who he talking about they a real one and that came from the game, I wouldn't even think that somebody like yourself should be even entertaining or be even in the situation to be even amongst, you understand me, people like that, emotional people, right? You see, I remember a while back you had said something about you don't intertwine in the world, right? You keep your world separate, right? Well, that Clubhouse stuff, man, that ain't there's no business for the so-called ism to be in a situation as that. Now let's go get in here on the Wack 100 situation, right? Let's get in on that situation. So, I mean, for those of y'all know, we know Wack be capping. We know Wack be putting on a show, right? Regardless, I'm going to tell you why Sharp went out. It ain't because, he was like, oh, man, about to fade when and where, right? Sharp didn't have to take that, right? But as a man, though, look, as much as I be talking about Sharp, I believe that if in the vicinity of Wack stole on him or try to, I believe Sharp would try to defend himself. But I'm gonna tell you why though. I ain't got no mercy for him. You was talking all that stuff to Kelpie. Now we know Kelpie is a fraud, and we know he be on some sucker stuff, and he needs to learn the lesson the hard way. But you was talking all that stuff to Kelpie about how he was a real one and how you knock his block off. You was calling him all kind of BITCHESs. You understand? And you went out with Wack. The same energy that you had for Kelpie, you should have had for Wack. That's why I don't feel sorry for you. And you want to talk about all this man stuff, man. Hey, before you live any type of walk, so before you do anything, you're supposed to be a man. And as a man, when a man talking greasy like that, man, I know men from all kind of walks of life, man. Whether it be from holiness to carnality, you understand me? You name it. I know all types of men that definitely would have responded different, even some ism that would have responded differently to how Sharp. See, Sharp went out on that, right? You didn't have to sit over there and get in a verbal back and forth with him. But at the same time, man, when is enough enough? It's like, hey, man, what's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? Say something. See, you supposed to have a response for you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have a reply for every response. But yet you was out there, you know what I'm saying, sounding like a library or something, man, when Wack. See, I think you was scared of Wack, though. I think you was scared of a Wack. And to be honest with you, man, you spent all that time on that clubhouse, man. You was talking about them, but what did that benefit you? Right? You see, I see the other little remarks talking about, oh, I'm doing this to further, you know what I mean, marketing, yada, yada, yada. I mean, that's cool more for a YouTube type of thing, man. Right? See, you can know when you hopping on other platforms, you understand, to go ahead, you feel me, and, you know, build yourself up. But dude did make one remark that I ain't gonna say is all the way true, but I can see where he came from and where he getting there from. You talking about he trying to get closer to academics, and he thought that he was gonna get there through Wack. I don't know if it's all the way true, but that don't sound like it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, right? But it's just a point in time, right, that you always gonna get. See, they talking about you reap what you sow. So you was out there putting all that energy into the old Kelpie. You want to sit over there punk him and they respect you. You want to talk about all this. You got all that energy for him. But when another emotional man came through, you understand me, and wanted that smoke, the response that you gave everybody else, you didn't give it. Now, verbal back and forth, no, I wouldn't expect for you to do that. But you could have sit over there, you understand me, and handled that a different way. It seemed to me like there was some fear in your heart. Now, I didn't expect for you to go ahead and meet up, you understand me? Yeah, because that's what poor people do. That's what poverty people do. All that meeting up stuff because he disrespected yada yada yada, man. So I'm not getting on you about that, but it's just the way that you understand me that man was talking to you, and then the way that I seen that you talked to somebody else that was very frail and didn't want no smoke. But when you see somebody who wanted to smoke or not, you understand, you was very humble. So that's what I can't respect, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying go back and forth, because at the end of the day, where's that gonna get you? Nowhere. You on the internet. What would you like going back and forth, right? And I ain't even saying that really a phase should happen, but your response in a time like that, it don't look too hot on you, homie. It don't look too hot, right? And quite frankly, and then another thing, you let that little broad shush you. Hold on, when we ever sit over there and get shushed for a broad? When we ever sit over there and get shushed? You understand me? You was put in a submissive position on that clubhouse. You out here talking about, oh, let me talk. Who is you, bro? No, we ain't gotta let you talk, bitch. You's a little bitty broad. So you got shushed and shunned and put in, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then the other dudes, they some sips. Oh, we don't disrespect. Oh, that's somebody you can't. Yeah, you and her. You understand? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on that, man. I think Sharp went out, right? But I agree with the first half of the portion on the clubhouse, right? I don't know exactly what he's going on, but in all reality, you are an employee. You're producing for somebody else, right? 1099 or whatever the hell you want to put it. You are producing for somebody else. You have to produce this. That's the deal that you made, regardless of how much freedom that you think you have. you still have to produce for Adam 22. So that void, that makes you an employee, and he gives you money for that productivity, right? And now I seen, you know what I mean, you got a little intimidated, you understand, when Wack was out there talking about that money. You know what I'm saying? See, Wack, you know what I mean? Wack not only sit over there kind of hit you with that macho man, but Wack was, you know what I'm saying, you ain't trying to sit over there and talk about this big bank type, little bank type thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You got little bank sharp, you ain't messing with the big bank Wack 100. You know what I'm saying? I seen that you was kind of quiet on that end. You know what I mean? So that's why it's best, you feel me, to just sometimes keep your mouth shut. You see, I knew that you was going to be in this type of predicament soon by the way that you talk. You see, we talk about you a real one and we ain't looking on this clout and stuff like that. So what even possessed you to even get on Clubhouse, right? And you already got your exposure from No Jumper, so why not just go ahead and branch out on your own? I see your little YouTube page, you understand? When you do comment, you get some nice little views first off. So why not be consistent on your page? Why work for something? Why get it on your own? Get it to your little YouTube paid partnership. So it's something, you feel me? I'm not saying that it's not a beneficial thing for both parties with you and, you understand me, and Adam, but at the same time, man, when it's all pointed out, you can make it try to sound fly all you want to. You are an employee. And the other people was up in there in an internship and unpaid, you understand me? And that's where the line draws, man. But anywho, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We up out of here.